Good day, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Ma'am Ninette in school, Mamita Ninette at home, and Miga Ninette to my friends. Today, I'm very happy because I have a very special guest, my very close friend, my mentor, and my confidant, Ma'am Sally Hilario. Ma'am Sally, hello!
Hello, good day, Doc Net, and
Hello!
thank you for inviting me to be here, and happy also to be with you and to share in your blog.
This is my second episode, Ma'am Sel. Actually, this is still a trial. And you know, this is our third take. And you see, I find it very timely to talk about a very nice topic since classes just started, and many of our students from senior high school, college, and even in the graduate program, they are conducting researches. So I invite you because I know you are a very respected research professor. By the way, Ma'am Sel is a retired professor of Aklan State University, and she has conducted so many researches. In fact, we just finished a research about Aklanon Bukidnon, which was sponsored by NCCA. So I'm very happy you accepted my invitation, Ma'am Sel. And today, we will just, give just the review of related literature, writing the review of related literature, because I feel this is one important thing that many of our students should learn and should know as they start with their research study. And even those who are conducting their thesis, I hope you'll find this video beneficial. I understand you've been reading a lot, and there are some videos that will give you so much information about this. But with Ma'am Sally, who is an expert in research, I'm sure you'll learn a lot from her. Ma'am Sal, as we start, what are the things that we have to consider before we start writing a research?
Well, first of all, I say thank you very much for the vote of confidence. I'm not really that kind of an expert, just trying hard to be a student of research. So the first thing to be considered if you want to do research is, of course, the topic. And to search for the topic, one should also look into yourself as to your interest. What interests you most, based also on your particular field of specialization. So field of interest and also your field of specialization. For instance, my field of interest is on the social sciences, particularly cultural studies. So I would rather focus on topics dealing with cultural practices. I would not be comfortable, for example, in doing a study on language because that is not my field of interest, neither is it also my field of specialization.
That's true, Ma'am Sel. I could remember a professor before saying that you cannot write on something that you're not interested with, and something or a certain topic for which you have a very limited knowledge. Of course, we can enhance our limited knowledge of things that we are interested more by reading a lot. And that is where the review of related literature comes in. Okay, so aside from that, Ma'am Sel, how do we start? How do we start? Aside from, well, this is my interest. I would like to write a research. I'm interested in this, and so what am I going to do then?
So I always tell my students that the first thing to do after you have identified the topics that you are interested in is to search a review of or review related literature, because the review gives you a more comprehensive idea on a particular topic. It will also guide you in coming up with your own problems. It will also give you an idea on the research studies that had already been undertaken on your field of study that you would like to study on, and it will also give you background information how other researchers did their study, for example, their conceptual framework, their theoretical framework, their research design, and so on. It will also give you an idea about the gaps or areas wherein the researchers had not yet tackled. So those areas could be of interest to you because nobody or no researcher has yet done those particular kinds of studies.
Okay, so where can I find? Of course, we understand that our library, is could be the most important source of all this materials. But where else our students can find researches that they will read and that they need for the review of related literature?
Well, when I was doing my dissertation, normally we looked at the printed copies in the libraries, like in the National Library, in libraries of universities. Now, you can go online and search the different databases for journal articles, such as ERIC, what else? The Web of Science, Science Direct,
the ProQuest. This actually this is available in libraries, even in the library of in school. There is ProQuest. What else can you?
I'm sure there are other databases that the students can search.
How about Google Scholar, Ma'am?
Yeah,
I also use Google Scholar in my
Google
research.
Scholar. I guess.
You see, one important thing that we do now with our research after it is done is to publish or to present in national and international fora. However, there are organizations that do not accept researches with references used from other databases or database. So usually it's from the Web of Science and from those that are recognized by institutions, like when you are with SUK, there are journals that are acceptable, or not really acceptable, but suggested journals that can be used for as reference or for the for the review of related literature. Especially when the material will be published or will be presented in fora.
So actually, the researcher must be careful because there are many journals which are predatory.
Yes.
Yeah, so normally credible and prestigious journals, it takes a long process before an article can be published, and there are peer reviewers who review the paper before it gets published. Some journals don't really have very strict requirements before an article can be published. So normally these are the predatory journals which are out there just to make money.
Okay. So, any tips you can share how this reviews can be organized?
Well, in my case, I organized them according to categories or themes, based also on my problem statements and also the conceptual framework.
Any format that you use? Others use the APA format, the American Psychological Association format, and I understand this is the recommended format for thesis and dissertation.
Yeah, the state universities and colleges, usually we use the APA format. But there are other acceptable formats depending also on the university.
Okay, so we can see, no, the importance, no, the importance you mentioned earlier, no, some of the significant reasons why we are incorporating, or why we include this in our research. And I can attest to that, you know, when I did my dissertation, if I did not, you know, gather so much reviews related to my study, it would quite difficult for me to analyze my problem. It was because the study I did was a pioneer study. In fact, until now, it's the only study we have in the university. So I remember you helped me. We went to National Library. At that time, there were very limited journals online. So we went to National Library to gather a lot of review of related literature. And I would like to thank you for that. You were my guide and my mentor, how I was going to identify the important or the relevant literatures that I should include in my study. Okay, so Ma'am Sel, anything more you can share to our viewers, particularly on the writing of review of related literature?
Well, actually, the review of related studies which I did when I was also doing my dissertation also helped me a lot, because I was able to learn from researchers who conducted the research in other universities, which helped me also to gain an understanding of the kind of research that I was doing, and it also helped me in how I should present the tables in my results and discussion, and also how to discuss my findings. And I also compared my findings with that of other researchers.
Okay. Actually, many students would find it difficult to write the review of related literature, because this would require them to read a lot of researches. But just, you know, for a tip for our students how they would read or how they would choose the part of the related literatures. Usually they would have a very long part of the article. So what usually is necessary, or what should be what should a student get or just pick on that research article?
Normally, I read the abstract because the abstract already gives an idea as to the purpose of the study, the methodology or the research design used, and of course the findings, so the significant findings. So for the whole research paper, I normally go through it, scanning the important points only and go directly to the significant findings, because I am most interested in, of course, in the significant findings. But of course, I also do review the problem statement, scan it fast, and also how the researcher used a theory, a framework, a conceptual framework, do a fast review of the methodology, and then goes directly to the findings.
Okay, so I understand the findings that we get from the researches that we read are very important, especially in justifying the results of our research. In thesis, we try to compare the result of our study with those researches conducted in the past. So they may be the same, or they may be in contrast, and this is something that adds, substance to one's research study. Di ba, Ma'am Sel?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much, Ma'am Sel, for sharing your ideas about the writing of review of related literature. We start with this topic because we all know that with our limited understanding, of course, Ma'am Sally said that we have to write, or we have to conduct a research on the area that interests us most. We may have the knowledge of this topic, but first and foremost, we have to enrich first our knowledge about something that we are writing. Remember, in research, we have to find we have to identify the problem, to find the gap, and our review of related literature would help us understand and help us analyze the study that we are conducting. So thank you so much, Ma'am Sally, and I hope you will still accept my invitation when we talk about the other parts of the other things that we do when we conduct the research paper. To our viewers, this is my second attempt, and this is our pang-ilang take, Ma'am Sel? Take 4. We started with the vernacular early today. We did another one. It was a 20-minute video, but we found it not quite good again. And there was one, actually, I consider it a blooper. And this is our fourth video of the day, and I hope this will turn out good. So thank you so much, Ma'am Sel, and to our viewers, thank you so much for patronizing or for viewing my first vlog, and I hope you will still find time to view this one, and may I invite you to subscribe. Please subscribe and like and share and hit the notification bell so that when we have the next video, you'll have the chance to view it. So thank you so much, and I always pray, for our safety, and please keep safe all the time, and let us always remember that everything we do is for the glory of the Lord. So thank you, and God bless everyone. Thank you, Ma'am Sally. Take four.
Welcome.
Until next video, Ma'am Sel.
You're welcome.
Another venue. Bye-bye.